last week was, quite frankly, completely stunning.
I will say that as somebody who grappled with the incursion into Crimea and the eastern portions of Ukraine, I have been encouraged by the European reaction, because in 2014, I often had to drag them kicking and screaming to respond in ways that we would have wanted to see from those of us who describe ourselves as Western democracies.
Oh, you grappled with it, did you? Interesting new definition of the word grappled. Now it seems to mean almost completely ignored, because that's actually what Obama did. When Putin invaded Ukraine the last time, Obama and Biden, let's remember, who Obama put in charge of Ukraine policy, the dithering duo barely even gave Putin a slap on the wrist before falling over themselves to suck up to Putin. So he joined their reckless deal to give Iran nuclear weapons. Obama says he had to drag Europeans kicking and screaming. I was there, working in 10 Downing Street. I well remember the total frustration with Obama's weakness and passivity in the face of aggression, whether it was Putin or Assad in Syria or, frankly, any bully anywhere. From day one, Obama sent a message of weakness to Vladimir Putin. Remember the pathetic reset button, totally ridiculed by the Russians, refusing to arm the Ukrainians, the humiliating climb down from his own red line on chemical weapons. Not a peep from Obama over Nord Stream 2, Putin's energy lifeline from Germany. Remember how he mocked Mitt Romney when Romney rightly pointed out that Russia was a threat. Obama telling then Russian President Dmitry Medvedev, when Obama thought no one was listening, that he'd be able to cut Putin some slack after the 2012 election. And then Obama delivered on that shameful promise by ignoring Putin's invasion of Crimea in 2014, and eastern Ukraine, and the Russians shooting down a Malaysian Airlines flight, killing hundreds of civilians, including 23 Americans. Oh, and ignoring Russia's cluster bombing of Aleppo in Syria in 2015 and 2016. On and on it goes, year after year after year, weak, pathetic, feeble. No wonder Putin saw his chance when the same Obama crew was back in the White House under Biden. And lest you think this is some kind of unfair partisan attack, guess who confirmed all of it? Obama himself, in a grandiose, pompous exit interview before he left office in 2016. A grand tour of his global foreign policy with the very man Obama tried to reinvent history with on stage this week, Jeffrey Goldberg, editor of The Atlantic, Obama stenographer and sycophant. This cringeworthy puff piece, laughably titled The Obama Doctrine, lays out Obama's deliberate strategy of weakness in black and white. I'm very proud of this moment, says Obama, about failing to enforce his chemical weapons red line. That decision is a source of deep satisfaction for him. What about Russia? The fact is that Ukraine, which is a non-NATO country, is going to be vulnerable to military domination by Russia no matter what we do. Talk about leading from behind. Oh, and by the way, remember when Obama minimized the threat from ISIS, calling them the JV team? That was based on an analysis from the then head of CENTCOM, who described ISIS as a, quote, flash in the pan. Who was this genius of a general who got it so disastrously wrong? None other than our current defense secretary, Lloyd Austin. Great choice, Biden. But perhaps the most revealing part of the ludicrous Obama doctrine laid out in this devastating interview is the revelation that the only foreign leader Obama really had any respect for was Angela Merkel. Angela Merkel, who sucked up to the Russians, closed down nuclear power stations, pushed through Putin's pipeline to make Germany dependent on Russian gas. Merkel, who cut her military to the point where German soldiers had to use broomsticks instead of guns in NATO exercises. That's the one leader Obama respected? Takes one to know one, I guess. Of course, it's Putin who's directly responsible for this war and must be held accountable. But we must never allow Obama and the Democrats to run away from their share of responsibility for the horrors and atrocities we're seeing today. Through the 8 years of Obama and now in the first year of Biden, from the systematic appeasement of Russia to the coddling of Iran to the surrender to the Taliban and the catastrophic withdrawal from Afghanistan, Obama, Biden, all of them sent a message of weakness that practically invited Putin to launch his war. Instead of peace through strength, we got war through weakness. And now Obama tries to wriggle away. What a vain, self-regarding charlatan. Never forget what he did and how he failed. The security of America and the world depends on it.